Well, the Yankees have had quite a busy day after re-signing their best player, DJ LeMahieu, which I made a video on that. If you haven't seen that already, I encourage you to go check that out. Now they have signed former Cy Young winner Corey Kluber. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the Corey Kluber signing, what it means for the Yankees. For the Yankees, they also definitely need some starting pitching with the expiring free agents that they have. Knowing that Paxton, Tanaka, and J-Happ are all free agents, the Yankees are going to have to do something for their rotation. So if you guys like this video talking about something outside Mets, just other baseball signings, make sure to leave a like. Comment, what do you think about the Corey Kluber move, and what do you think it will mean for the Yankees? How do you feel about their team now? Because the Yankees, we know they're in win-now mode. They have the expectation that they can get to the World Series. If you get to the World Series, you have to try to win it. So the Yankees are trying to do what it takes, and I think that they had to try something new. So I definitely like this move. And as always, you can make sure to subscribe, working towards 900 subscribers. So I appreciate when you guys support the videos and love talking to you guys in the comment section. So let's talk about this signing. For the Yankees, what they're looking for now with their rotation is upside. Guys that at their best could be dominant. That's what the Yankees need. They need dominant starting pitching because the pitchers that they've had, like, they haven't been good enough. Like, Paxton was not good enough. Happ was not good enough. Tanaka was good in the playoffs, and all of a sudden he didn't look so good in that start against the Rays, so maybe you worry about his durability going forward. And with that partial tear he has in his elbow, you only wonder how many more seasons he could go without completely messing up that elbow. So you definitely would be worried about Tanaka, and his best years are behind him. So the Corey Kluber signing, he has the upside because he was a Cy Young Award winner, and he was an All-Star in 2018. Now, the problem is that he has had his injuries the past couple years. We've talked about it a lot. And he only made one start for the Texas Rangers this year. He only pitched an inning. You know, that is just the kind of health situation that Corey Kluber is in right now. But according to these scouts, he looked good in the workout. And, you know, 30 pitches is different than 300 pitches. So I imagine that the Yankees are going to try to work him back slowly. That just this chance that you could have an all-star starting pitcher, that's what the Yankees have to do. Again, they have to be looking for upside because when we look at these other pitchers, we know what the array expiring free agent Yankees are. We know what Odorizzi is. So, I mean, what other pitchers are really going to go after? I mean, Jose Quintana, he's not going to be the pitcher he once was either. So the only other guy that's intriguing to me is Taijuan Walker because at least he's young. So we don't know if we've seen the best from him quite yet. Whereas these other older pitchers, we know we've seen their best. I still envision the Yankees making some more moves for their pitching because, as I said in the DJ LeMahieu video, just re-signing DJ, you have the same lineup that you did. So you're still going to have these other guys that are out there, Gary Sanchez, Giancarlo Stanton, even Aaron Judge, that are high strikeout guys, and all of a sudden they go cold and they don't hit with runners on base. Same with Luke Voigt. Had a great 2020, hit a bunch of home runs, then in the playoffs, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. So the Yankees can't have that happen anymore. I don't see them doing anything offensively in this particular offseason after getting LeMahieu. I think they should focus more on pitching, and that's probably where their main focus will be. So we'll see who else is out there because there are a lot of remaining pitcher free agents, whether that's starters or relievers. You know, hopefully the Mets could get Brad Hand. I thought that they had got him, but we will see. And if the Mets are unable to get Brad Hand, there still are plenty of other relievers out there. I mean, I already made the video for it, so whenever the Mets get him, I am posting it. So just be on the lookout for that because I did make that video at like 8:30 in the morning when I thought the Mets were going to get him. So that was a bit of a waste waking up early and getting out of bed for that. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the Mets can sign him. Until the next one, be safe, be smart, be healthy. Let's go Mets, and another nice move by the Yankees. At first, I thought this was a good move, but seeing that Kluber is going to the Yankees for 1 year and $11 million means they will be right at the tax, just under it. So that means that unless the Yankees make any moves as far as getting rid of some salary, which maybe the Mets or other teams could take advantage of, that means that they're not making any more moves. So they are really relying on Corey Kluber to be the answer for their starting rotation. So, I mean, obviously no Tanaka, no Paxton, no Happ. They're saying forget all three of those guys. Let's just get Corey Kluber. I mean, the Yankees know plenty about Kluber. You know, they have a coach that is working out with Kluber in Florida and all that stuff. So the Yankees know plenty about him. They know that he's healthy, and they must have really liked what they saw from that workout and feel like, you know what, we're going to get maybe not the Kluber of old, two-time Cy Young Award winner, but we're definitely going to get a good starter out of this. So I just find it interesting, the fact that the Yankees said, you know what, instead of maybe trying to get a few different pieces and seeing if we can get multiple pitchers and see who works out, no. We feel confident in Corey Kluber. We're going for him, and we're going to be right at the tax, just under it. So that definitely was some very interesting negotiating by the Yankees, especially with the DJ LeMahieu deal, to have just enough room to get Kluber. And now it makes sense to me if I was the Mets. If I saw this deal, I would have said, 1 year, $11 million for Corey Kluber. Never mind, I'm out. You know, because I found it interesting when it said that the Mets were reportedly out on Kluber. I thought, oh, maybe you should at least give it a shot, maybe make an offer, see what happens. But you know what? It definitely makes sense why the Mets did not want to match that. And I hope that for the Yankees, this is an incentive-based deal based on performances and health. Because if, let's say, Kluber does really good the first couple months of the season, then he has another major injury and he's out, and then he comes back and isn't the same pitcher. If he still gets the $11 million, that is not the greatest deal in the world by the Yankees. But if they can make this a little more incentive-based based off his innings and performance and things like that, it would make it a much better signing. So this is the last time I'm talking about this deal. At first, I thought it was 6 to 8. Then I thought it was $10 million for 2 years. Then I thought that this was going to put them over the tax. Now it says this is under the tax. So I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know if the Mets are going to sign Brad Hand anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. So I'm ending it here. Stay safe, stay smart, healthy, all that. Let's go Mets. Good move, Yankees. Don't spend any more money or else the owner's going to cry that you went over the tax. So don't do it because obviously, no, even though you live in New York, the Mets can't go over the tax, the Yankees can't go over the tax. The two New York teams don't want to go over the tax because New York is a very small market, so we don't want to spend too much money. So it makes sense to me. Have a good one, everyone.